Hello, and this is my Preparing for Progression presentation for Unit 11, Year 2. I've gained a lot of skills during my time at college, and to be able to do what I want in the future, be a filmmaker, I have to work on these specific skills: storytelling, directing, cinematography, sound design, and editing. These skills I've already made an effort to work on, and throughout my time at college and in my free time, improving my skills and practicing in different ways on how I can improve and different ways I can get a hang of these mechanics. I feel like I have improved since starting college as well, with especially storytelling, everything actually, but especially storytelling, because I did try that before starting college. However, didn't do so well, and since my time at college, I think it has progressed a lot, with me learning how to structure a proper story and make it viewable for other people and them still understand it as well. To continue with improving my skills, I will just have to keep pushing myself and improve even more, practicing every time I can, making time to focus on my passion for filmmaking and keep it up throughout the years to come after college and after further education. My further education wise, I have applied for multiple universities. However, I chose not to go in the end, deciding to finally go to apprenticeships. I chose this because I feel like it will be much more useful of a use of my time, being able to get first-hand experience from professionals who do it as their job day to day. I've picked 3 from Channel 4 that I've applied to. Social media. This will help me learn how to further my knowledge of advertising projects and skills towards social media to grow an audience for my projects and hopefully in the future movies and TV shows, to just fully get a better idea of how to use social media to further my media knowledge and skills. Digital production is very similar to what I do now. It will help me a lot with my practical skills with cinematography and editing, which I feel like I already am quite good at. However, I can definitely get better. I think there are still a lot of learning curves I must overtake to be able to fully master or fully understand cinematography work and editing skills, and also learning new methods from people who already do it, who have gotten their own methods, and learning off multiple different people and making my own way of doing it with cinematography, taking ideas from other people to implement into my own ideas. And then the apprenticeship I want the most, the creative apprentice. This apprenticeship will help me learn and improve my skills in idea making and storytelling, with making projects and creating ideas with a team. Also learning how to direct better through that, working with directors directly to create a project, which will be quite cool if I get that. In the future, as a full-time job, I really want to create films from scratch and create a story and then direct it to have a full to implement my full vision for the project in the final product. So the goal would be either filmmaker or film director, 2 roles, which are pretty much the same thing. However, they do heavily depend on filmmakers and directors are very similar. However, they focus more on one role than the other. Director obviously directs more, however a filmmaker makes it more, I feel like, in media. And either way, I want to be a bit of both, because I want to make the project, but I also want to direct it to make it my own fully, rather than having someone else direct it and possibly fumble the end result. I'm not too picky with companies to work with or for. Some cool ones I would like to work with is obviously Channel 4, which I applied for, and Netflix being one of the best companies for films. I feel like diving into multiple different medias, whether it's TV shows, movies, animes, all of it, they dabble in a bit of everything, and I feel like that's quite cool and something I want to do. Channel 4 is very comedy focused, really, from what I've seen of it, or at least what I watch of it, which I like, and that's my favourite genre. So I think working in a comedy focused environment might be fun as well. I feel like the apprenticeships will help me obviously get to a job in the future, but also if I do get the ones at Channel 4, I feel like they will definitely help me a lot more with getting a job in Channel 4. If I prove myself, I feel like I can secure a job there after the apprenticeship is complete, if they think my work is satisfactory enough for their company, which I hope it will. And that is it. There are obviously more types of employment that you can do with work experience, where you don't get paid, or just do it for the experience and to put on your CV. I have already done some of these, with Bingley Little Theatre being the main one, and Tyro Training being another, where we work towards a brief. This will obviously encourage, or not encourage, but enhance my abilities to get a job, because I've got experience working for another person or with another person to create a final product that is satisfactory for both me and them. And that is it for my presentation. Thank you.